Hi everyone and welcome back. Thanks for clicking on this video if you're new. Thought I'd have a break from talking about boys because I've talked about boys quite a lot. And back in the day, I used to do a load of these social commentary videos, which I really enjoyed doing. They just didn't trend. That's why I stopped doing the social content, because it just simply wasn't as popular as my dating content. So that's why I stopped doing it. But this happened and I thought I need to talk about this because it's quite apt if maybe some of you want to be creators and you watch me and you watch my journey and you think, I would like to do that too. I would like to put myself online. I would like to express myself. So I thought I'd talk about parasocial relationships. And I used to take pride in answering every comment, sending love hearts out on my channel. You can do a love heart, replying to comments, growing a real community. And I know some of you out there, you're ride or dies. You literally watch every video I put out, even the weird ones that no one understands. Like, I have the ride or die fans. So I knew that I had to always be in the comment section, always developing a community, writing back. And that's what I did, and that's what I do. But this scenario happened and it made me realize that I need to create boundaries. I'd have so-called subscribers turn on me and I'd see them in the comments and they'd be watching for quite a while and they'd be commenting. And then all of a sudden I'd put out one video that they didn't like and they would just turn on me in the comments. I had to realize that not all subscribers are equal. Some people will subscribe just to watch you, just to hate your videos, and just to lurk in the comments section and be nasty. And an incident happened where I got a DM from someone, and to put things into perspective, I rarely get DMs. It was from a girl, and she'd said, "Hi, I've made a video about you." So at first I was wary of clicking on the link because I've done enough courses at work to know that it's probably spyware or something. But they sent me a link to their YouTube channel and I watched the video. And the video was a bit weird. What they'd done basically is they'd taken one of my videos and made a motivational video out of it. And I was thinking, okay, that's fine. However you want to spend your time. And part of the selfish part of me was thinking, oh, great, this will get views on my channel. So when they DM'd me, in my gut, I thought, just don't reply. Just don't reply. But then the people pleaser part of me thought, just say thank you. That's all you need to do. Just say thank you. Then it'll be fine. Just be a nice person. Put some nice, kind energy out into the universe. So I thanked this person and I thought it'd be that. And then, of course, that was the wrong move because I don't know if you know on Instagram, as soon as you accept their request, then they can just keep messaging you. And at first I thought absolutely nothing of it. And I even said to a friend, what do you think of this video? And they were like, oh, it's a bit weird. And I was like, I know, it is a bit weird, isn't it? But then they proceeded to send me message after message, and I want to say about 20. So they sent me about 20 messages all through this evening, telling me how I could blow up my YouTube channel, sending me analytics page, and it was literally just too much. It was just too much. And I had to block this person. And I felt bad doing it because I thought, this is just a person that's probably lonely, probably just watching my videos because they're lonely and they want a bit of help. And obviously, if you work in the self-help space, you attract viewers that need help. And there's nothing wrong with that if people are watching your content and learning from it. But it's when it steps over into this parasocial dynamic where people think they are actually your friend. And that's when it started to get a bit creepy. So I just had to block this person because this person had pretended to be a girl, but they were actually a boy. They admitted they were a boy and they admitted that they liked me. So I think it was just a crush gone too far. And I try and see the lesson in things, and I kind of think maybe that's happened to me to reflect back some of the behavior that I've put out in the past, obsessing about people, and possibly that's a mirror of my own behavior that has been sent back to me that I need to reflect on. So I just took it as that, to think, okay, in the past, maybe you've stepped the mark too much. Learn from this lesson and move on. So I blocked this person, didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was someone that maybe had a crush on me online, and they just made motivational videos. And they made a second motivational video about me, which then I started to get a bit creeped out, and I didn't click on the link. I didn't watch it. Literally all they were doing was chopping up videos and putting, I think they put the verve over the top. So, you know, on YouTube when you watch motivational videos and people just play that like upbeat motivational music, and they'll use like a Tony Robbins or a David Goggins to get you in that like pumped up mindset. It was just like that with my videos, but it didn't really make sense because I was just talking about my dating experience and not being able to find anyone. So it just didn't make sense what they were doing. But I just tried to ignore it and think, okay, this person's made a second video, just let it go, it's fine. And then they started watching a load of my videos and commenting on maybe 10 videos, etc. And at this point, I was starting to get a bit creeped out because this person just wouldn't stop. And then they commented on my Christmas tree video and said that I looked really lonely in the video and they wanted to kidnap me. And at that point, I just thought, this is too far. Like, you have taken this too far. Even in a jokey way, you're putting in my comment section that you want to kidnap me. That is too far. You've overstepped a boundary. I don't even know how that comment made it through because I have like a junk folder in my YouTube where if anyone says anything offensive about me, I don't see it. So if anyone calls me fat, if anyone calls me anything derogatory, it goes into a junk folder and then I don't see it. And I used to go through that folder and go through and then approve comments. And then after a while I thought, no, I'm not doing this. If people are sending me abuse, it can stay in that folder and I'll never look at it. So I do not know how this comment got through the YouTube system saying that they wanted to kidnap me because I look lonely. It really creeped me out, and there was literally nothing I can do. Like, there's nothing I can do because I'm not part of the YouTube partnership program, so I couldn't ask YouTube for advice. I just had to block the person. And I just had to move on. And then I kind of forgot about it, and I mentioned it to one of my friends and they were like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I am okay. They live in America. They don't know me. It's fine. It's just obviously someone that needs help, basically. This person needed help and they were probably lonely, and who knows, maybe they were an incel. I don't know. But they'd watched my videos and projected onto me a kind of friendship. And that's why I sadly can't really reply to any of your comments anymore, because I've started to get a few more comments, and it tends to be young men that message me. It tends to be men that are a bit maybe unsure of themselves, in their early 20s. And obviously I don't really say how old I am because people just, you know, whatever. Obviously these people aren't a fit for me because I'm quite a bit older than them, and I've even said on my channel I'm not looking for a younger man. But I sometimes get messages from men that want to talk to me, and they'll say, oh, can we talk about the UK dating market? And it's like, I'm a busy person. I have things to do. I don't really have time to develop friendships with strangers online, really. And sadly, nor do I want to, because I've made videos on how I do not do online connections. I only deal with real life connections in the real world. I can't reply to all your DMs now. Like, things have changed. Even in the comment section, I can't reply to your guys' comments all the time now. There's just too many for me to keep track of. And I was burning myself out answering to all these comments from a selfish point of view, trying to get subscribers. And these subscribers would turn on me anyway. And it would always be this situation where someone would DM me, they would subscribe, they would DM me, I wouldn't reply to their DM, so they would unsubscribe. And it was just this merry-go-round all the time. So I've had to be like, now, I can't reply to your DMs. I've had to put that boundary in place. And especially with this whole parasocial dynamic of this person saying they wanted to kidnap me, it was just too far, and I've had to put in boundaries now. It also put a blockage up of me blocking my abundance and thinking, if this happens at 600 subs, what the hell is it going to be like when I get more subscribers? And like, the barriers went down, the blockage came down, and I thought, maybe I should just be happy. Maybe I should just be happy putting out videos, getting 100 views, helping some people. And that blockage came down of me not wanting to experience like an abundant life, because I was scared about getting this kind of parasocial dynamic, getting more trolls. And even now, there's part of me that's like, I'm a confident person, but I'm still scared of the prospect of trolls. And I know the more subscribers you get, the more it ramps up. You're not going to get everyone liking my content. And I know people are just sitting, watching my content, waiting for me to get more subscribers so then they can attack me, because I know at the moment I'm safe. You know, the type of people on the internet, they'll make the content, lonely feminists can't find anyone, or feminist gets destroyed. You know what I mean? That kind of content, I know that that's waiting for me. That's why part of me is scared of the blow up, and that's why I've got to be strong and not be scared of it. I always make videos for women. I've been honest about that. I've been upfront about that. And some men watch my content because they like what I'm saying, and that's absolutely fine. But that was half the reason I started making content for women, because I didn't want this situation to happen where I'd get men watching my videos, maybe developing a crush on me, and then it going too far and them sending me this weird stuff where things are tipped over into a parasocial relationship where they feel they know me, they feel that they're my friend. That's why I've had to really, think about my content. And a lot of my content at the moment is literally being misinterpreted. Some videos I put out, people can't tell the difference if it's a persona or I'm being serious, and some of my videos are taken the wrong way, and I can't write a disclaimer under every video saying this is a joke, this video is a joke, or I'm breaking the fourth wall here, please be aware, or I'm being vulnerable in this one, I'm going to cry. I just have to put my content out there, and I can't control how people interpret it. And sometimes people interpret it in the wrong way, and there's like nothing I can do about that. It just has to be said. And I was going to do like a really clickbaity video, like a subscriber tried to kidnap me and all of this, but then I thought, no, don't lean into it. Just make a serious video highlighting for people that this can happen, and this is what happens when lonely men get on the internet and they don't have those real world connections with females, so they latch on to online females. I think this is why OnlyFans has blown up so much, is because it's not necessarily the pictures and that the men want, it's the emotional connection that they feel they're getting from the woman. That's why they like the OnlyFans. If they were just wanting something physical, they would just watch porn, but it's the fact that they are craving this emotional intimacy from a female, and if they have to pay for it down the OnlyFans route, then that's what they're doing. That's when it tips over into the parasocial relationships of men thinking that they know someone, wanting to be friends with someone online. In a way, you can't self-censor yourself, because when I put out a video that says like men need to be creepy again, men need to watch that and not take it literally. Or possibly I've said in my videos I don't get approached, and Men have taken that the other way. I mean approaching people within your circle, where you live, who you interact with at school or at university. I don't mean messaging people online thinking that you're going to have a friendship with someone. I mean message someone within your vicinity and not attaching onto online creators that at the end of the day are just expressing themselves. I hope I've covered what I wanted to say, and I don't want people to feel they can't comment anymore. It's just the fact that I can't be how I previously was. I can't reply to every comment. There has to be more of a barrier going forward, and there has to be me being more intentional with how I'm interacting with people online.